Hi people, I must admit that this smartphone company is very intense because lately they have introduced several new smartphones, including this one. So, latest smartphone from this Chinese smartphone company is actually Oukitel U22, which according to the name could be the cheapest 2 GB RAM smartphone, also first worldwide 4 camera smartphone. And what is the best is the price, which is actually under $100. Actually it is now around $70, which is really cheap for this kind of smartphone. So I suggest you to stay here and find out more about this interesting smartphone. Okay, for beginning I will say a few words about packaging. So it comes in common orange box, and besides the phone you will also receive white charger, standard charger, 5 volts 1 ampere, and you will also receive white USB cable. So that's it. Of course you will receive short user manual, but that's it. Okay, when we speak about build quality, I must admit that I am pleasantly surprised because you need to remember that this phone costs $70, and for $70 you can't expect to have everything, but still they surprised us because this phone looks and feels like any premium phone, but still I can say that phone has metal frame including all buttons. So you can see the frame is completely made from metal, and it looks really nice. They decided to put all buttons on the right side. So on the right side we have power on off button and volume button. Okay, but what is most interesting, the back cover or back side of the phone looks and feels like it's made from metal, but actually it is not. It is made from high quality plastic, and it looks really cool. So from the back side phone looks really nice. And here we have fingerprint scanner, and so here we have fingerprint scanner. And what is special about this phone, it has dual rear camera setup with LED flash, where one camera has 30 megapixel sensor while the second one has 2 megapixel sensor. Okay, and on the front side of the phone we have 5.5-inch screen with HD resolution. We have 3 buttons, which unfortunately does not have backlight, and above the screen we have also front facing cameras, dual setup with LED flash. So this is actually really cool and useful. So because you can now take your selfies in dark, completely dark, because you have the LED flash for the front facing cameras, and one sensor is 5 megapixel while the second one is 2 megapixel. Also the screen, as you can see, offers very good sharpness, and visibility is very good from every angle, outside and inside. The touch works precisely, you don't need to touch it too hard, and as you can see it looks really nice. For $70 I'm surprised to see this kind of build quality, because phones which are approximately $60 more expensive are the same quality like this one. So I can say that they done a great job when we speak about build quality and design. Okay, let's say a few words about built-in hardware. So this phone is based on quad-core CPU, and it has 2 GB of RAM, including 16 GB storage space. So when we speak about storage space, user has approximately 12 GB free, but of course you can use micro SD card up to 32 GB for upgrade if you need more space, of course. So you can see it has low and medium range hardware, which is still okay because I have tested few different things and everything works smoothly, from playing games, watching movies, going to the internet. So practically you can do anything you want. Of course, you need to remember that there's some high demanding applications, maybe there will be some lags, but this is expected for this device, because in this price range you can't expect to have all features like some $300 or $400 smartphone. So let's see, for example, CPU-Z. So as I said earlier, quad-core CPU, 2 GB of RAM, it is also good. As you can see, it is running the latest operating system Android 7. Okay, and it has proximity, light and accelerometer sensors. So for example, we can see AnTuTu benchmark score. The score is nothing special actually. These kind of scores had smartphones 2, maybe 3 years, 2.5 years before. So HD screen, okay. So let's see how full HD videos are working. I will use VLC player for this purpose. Okay, from what we can see, full HD movies are working just fine. No lags or some kind other problems. Okay, here we have some lags, but nothing problematic. Okay, let's play a game, for example. So for this purpose I will use a gamepad because I love to play games, but with gamepad it's much easier. Also, this is a Bluetooth gamepad and I will test the Bluetooth connection. Okay, as you can see, it is not a ghost, it's me. Retro games are very popular, so let's try some retro game. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's try a Super Mario All Stars. The game works perfectly normal, no lags of any kind. Okay. Okay. So you can see the game works perfectly normal. Let's try another game. For example, this game. Okay. The game works just fine. Okay, the game works just fine. Okay. Let's see how YouTube works.
So much of my work as a voice actor is doubling celebrities when they're not available. And all voices are tones, and basically you can get from one tone to the next by, adding some depth or giving it a little texture, raising the pitch or giving it an accent. So if we start somewhere around here and change just small aspects of my voice, we'll find that my voice is very similar to a lot of different celebrities. One that I recently discovered that I love is Michael Emerson from Lost. You remember he played Benjamin Linus, and, well, he had such a way of talking that everything he said sounded a little creepy and just a little off. Now, if we take the creep factor out and round it off and make it a little more folksy, you get Ron Howard. If you lose the folk and give it some soul, you get Justin Timberlake. Now it's becoming like a social network of voices.
It is great seeing you guys again because, I mean, the last...
Okay, YouTube works also good.
Back in the 90s, we did a Canadian soap opera.
Ah, yes.
You're the boss! That smells great.
Oh, you're buzzing now.
That's Kush! That's Kush! That's Kush. You know, I think pickles would be great.
Pickles? I knew you were a pickle person when you walked in here.
You did?
Yes, I did. Now let me grab you a good one.
Oh, there's a good pickle.
Okay, the best ones are on
Yummy.
the bottom.
Nothing even landed on the burger.
Let's get some more.
Down
There
on the
There you
bottom.
go.
Okay,
There you
so about cameras. Now this is most important feature of this device according to the company. So this is, according to them, world's first smartphone with 4 cameras, because it has 2 cameras, 2 front-facing cameras and 2 rear cameras. So it has dual rear camera setup, where one camera is 30 megapixel and the second one is 2 megapixel, and of course cameras are equipped with LED flash. And when we speak of front-facing cameras, there are also 2. The first camera is 5 megapixel and the second one is 2 megapixel. And also, which is great, they are equipped with LED flash also here. So when you launch the camera application software, it has some functions like mono, beauty, bokeh video and normal. So it is the same situation when you take photos with front-facing camera. I have tested the camera in some different locations outside, and in my written review from the description you can see photo samples, but I can tell you that for this price range actually photos are good quality, but sometimes I are blurred in one corner of the photo. But for more details I suggest you to visit my website for more information. But overall it is great to have 2 cameras, for front-facing cameras and rear cameras, especially LED flash for front-facing cameras. Okay, about the battery, it has removable battery, and according to the company it should have 2700 mAh capacity, but according to our battery tester it has approximately 1900 mAh capacity, which is almost 1000 mAh capacity less. So this sometimes happens. Lately from this company all smartphone has real capacity, but sometimes, especially with cheaper ones, capacity is less than advertised. So as conclusion, I can say that this smartphone is great choice under $100, because the price is $70, so it is cheap. But the build quality is great. Really nice smartphone. It looks really cool. It has metal frame. Also including metal buttons. The screen is excellent. 5.5-inch screen is excellent, and most important, it has 2 GB of RAM and dual rear cameras for front-facing cameras and rear cameras. Overall, it looks really cool. So consider this phone if you're looking for cheap phone. Thank you.